Okay, so now doing the classwork. Again, this is where we do attendance. This is where we take attendance. But now for classwork, there's going to be assignments listed here based on the day and the date and the day that they're doing it. So day one's assignment, this is the assignment I posted to our template individuals. When you click on it, it brings you to a Google Forms. It shows you the number of people who turned it in. It will list it out just like attendance has. There's no really need to go clicking on this. If you really want to see who turned it in, you can, due to the fact that we have to actually look at the answers. In regards to when you do click on the form, it shows you the student view and it shows you the questions that they were asked. So they always have to enter their name. For this one, I just did resting heart rate and physical activity, and then the students would submit it here. Again, we don't necessarily need to be clicking on it. In order to grade this, to put grade in the grade book. So this is again for the grade book. This isn't necessarily for our attendance. The attendance piece was the other piece down below. In order to grade this, again, there was attendance. You would go to your drive. So you have to go to My Drive. If you don't have it opened up, you use the waffles and click on the My Drive symbol. It looks like this. And the best way to get to our folder to start is by typing in SIS PE distance learning. This is where our folder is for all the documents that we've been working on so far. So we have down here the instruction handouts, the medical excuse information, the journal entry questions that we're listing out, the fitness challenges that we're listing out. And so again, if you want or need access to adding to those lists, just click here on those. But for grading assignments, this is where we need to go. We need to go to Forms. And when you click on Forms, it's going to list out all the days, and I have it set up for 6 days so far. So we're 6 days ahead somewhat on our setup here. And to show you that other assignment, so you're going in the folder of the day. I'm this working out of day 2 so far. So our assignment was posted for day 2. I'm going to find that assignment the template here had it listed as day 1, 321. So I'm clicking on that. When I click on that, it's going to open up the form. Again, this is for grading the assignment. So you would go to Forms, you would click on the day the assignment was for, day 1 or day 2 or day 3, and then you would click on the form itself. That would then bring you to this page that looks similar to what I showed you before, the student view, except it gives you this tab here. This is the important tab that we need. So you click on responses, and you could play around with this. We don't necessarily need anything from here other than, it shows you who's responded, who's turned it in. The best thing to use for us is this. This is a spreadsheet. So if you click on that, it's going to generate a spreadsheet for you that's going to list the students' names, list their answers, and this is what we can very easily use to grade, either using the cards or side by side with the grade book. So I'm going to have this set up so the students will enter their last name first, so you can alphabetize it, and their names will be here. Their answers are listed, what they did. So here's a easy way where we could see all the students that submitted it, all their answers, so they're actually doing it. And again, we can utilize this side by side with the grade book and with or cards to help us score them or grade them, and then put that into the grade book. I'm thinking that I'm going to do this at night and or the next morning following the day it was assigned, just because students have the opportunity to submit assignments up until midnight of that day. So I hope this helps.